I'm curious, as you mentioned, you don't smoke. I'm curious I typically ask this of people, their thoughts on weed, right? Clearly there are some medicinal reasons or use cases for weed, right? In a society where people are trying to find different ways to make them feel differently, where they tend to be thinking of weed as one of those ways to do it, but a safer way. What are your thoughts on that?
Everyone has their choice to do as they, what suits them. Personally, I don't, if it's medicinal and you go to the hospital and they, that's fine.
Yeah.
Personally, it's not going in my body.
Yeah.
It's not going in my body.
Mm-hmm.
Reason being, prolonging this in a long term, if we look at it in long term, it will eventually mess up the mind. It will eventually, because it carries, it has its positive and negative. I've read about it, because it's free in Canada. You do it everywhere and anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It can puts you, it's like being on morphine. It puts you in a state of high all the time.
Yeah.
So when you're not on it, what happens?
Yeah.
So it will create its high, and when you fall, when you drop, when you're not on it for a week, what happens?
It's like withdrawal.
Exactly. Yeah. So you become aggressive, you become anxious, you become So
not part of
no.
it. Yeah.
I'm harmonious all the time.
Okay.
I don't need it to be more harmonious than I am.
Yes. You're on a natural high.
I'm on a natural. I love to laugh, right? Yeah. I love to laugh. I have a sense of humor, funny bone in me already, so I don't need that too, actually. And I like to stay balanced. I don't want to go through that highs and lows, and no. Keep me neutral, balance. Keep me balanced, and yes.
No, this is good. I mean, I think learning about you is fascinating, right? Because again, we talked about your journey to where you are today, and then just to experience you as that even-keeled person, right? With a unique outlook on life, and a unique calling on her life, and a unique purpose is fascinating to me, right? And I'm sure it's fascinating to everybody else. Right?
Well, I get a lot of this question. How do you stay calm? It's a part of who I am. Why react? I'm not a reactive person. I don't give that energy to people for what purpose, right? If you want to react and create and do as that's fine, but I'm not going to react to you. I will not give you that energy. I don't become angry for what purpose?
Right.
If you think about it, when you become angry, what are you doing to yourself? And you're actually making the person that's making you angry happier.
Right. Yeah, you're giving them power.
Yeah, of course, right? You're giving them power over your life. So why do that? No, I'm not going to react. If you're angry, then I'll let you be, and you calm down and cool down, and we can speak after, that's fine. But
well, for a lot of people, their anger is usually a trigger from something.
Yes.
Right? So what would you say to someone who looks at you, you're very calm in nature, seems like you have a good handle on your emotional state. What would you tell someone that is trying to get there, where they're not easily triggered or not easy to anger, but can level set, stay calm?
Always look within. Always look at yourself. Everything starts here. Why are you getting angry? For what reason? Why are you reacting?
Yeah.
If you're reacting, it's not the person that's. No one can make you do something.
Right.
It's a choice. We always have a choice within ourselves to say, all right, if you're not pleased with it, that's good.
Yeah.
No problem. But I'm not going to get upset over that. So it's always here. Everything that we live is always starts here first. And why this person is making you angry? Think about it. Are they making you angry? Really? No, they're just angry.
Yeah.
And you react to that.
Yeah.
So it's the reaction. So therefore, no, I'm not going to react to it, because
Yeah.
It's a peaceful spirit.
Yeah.
Once you live in a peaceful, harmonious life within yourself, nothing.
You raise an important point, right? And that's your reaction.
Yes.
Right. I think oftentimes we are creatures of mirroring someone's state. Right. So if someone is nice to you, we tend to mirror that niceness.
Yes.
If they are angry towards us, we tend to automatically, instinctively want to mirror that as well. Right. But what you're saying is the spirit within you allows you to almost like a thermometer. You set the temperature for how you respond and your state of mind, your state of being. Right.
Yes. Once you keep a mindset of peacefulness, you are able to balance your emotions. So your emotions are always balanced, that you're not a reactive person, but a proactive person. So I am more proactive than I am reactive.
Right.
Proactive would be, I would say to the person, all right, so when you're calm, or if you need to take a walk, or if you need to, that's okay, you do you, and when you're ready, maybe we can continue the communication. But I'm not going to react.
Yeah.
I'm not a reactive person.
Yeah.
I stay very calm.
It's good.
I giggle more than anything.
Yes. That I've noticed.